there, Teresa from the Fargo Red Wing Shoe Store. I'd like to thank you, the hardworking men and women, for supporting our small business, because we couldn't do it without you. So thank you to each and every one of you for helping us have this memorable year. It's been our pleasure to help you. If you've never worn Red Wing boots, stop in and see what we're all about at 3003 Main Avenue in Fargo. Red Wing shoes for ultimate durability.
Welcome to the InForum Minute, a daily rundown of top news, weather, and more for the Fargo area, powered by reporters from WDAY and The Forum. Here's today's forecast.
WDAY Storm Tracker.
Today's weather is brought to you by Red Wing Shoes of Fargo. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies today with a high temperature of only 2. Not a whole lot of wind still from the north-northwest, about 5 to 15. Overnight tonight, still bitterly cold, down to 17 below zero with very little wind, but clear skies as we head into your Friday with a high of 0. Lots of sunshine and very little wind. That will change on Saturday. Increasing clouds, increasing wind, increasing temperatures up to 18 degrees. We will be tracking chances for snow in the second half of the day. Most of that should be after sunset in the FM area. Snow ramping up Saturday night and into early Sunday morning, then tapering off as the day goes on. Temperatures falling from around 21 in the morning down to the teens by the afternoon. Then there could be some blowing snow as we get into the afternoon hours. Temperatures on Groundhog's Day will be around 12. We'll see more 20s and even 30s by the end of next week. I'm Storm Tracker meteorologist Jesse Redka.
This podcast is brought to you without paywalls, thanks to support from our digital subscribers. If you subscribe, thank you. If you don't, visit inforum.com/subscribe for our introductory offer, just $2 for 6 months. Here's today's headlines.
Hi, everyone. It is Thursday, January 29th. With your InForum Minute, I'm Lisa Bedeau. U.S. Senator Amy Klobuchar has officially entered the race for Minnesota governor. Klobuchar has represented Minnesota in the U.S. Senate for nearly 2 decades and is now seeking to lead the state after Governor Tim Walz announced he will not run again. Klobuchar joins 6 Republicans and an independent candidate in the race. Candidates have until June to file. A primary is set for August 11th. A woman arrested in connection with a stabbing in Fargo is back in court today, this time on a gun charge. Tashyla Feather is charged with unlawful gun possession by a felon. She was arrested at a Fargo hotel in November after someone recognized her as a suspect in an aggravated assault. That separate charge stems from a stabbing that happened the day before near the Dakota Manor and Alden Pines apartments. Feather is facing an aggravated assault charge in that case. She'll be back in court for the stabbing in March. A man charged after a standoff at a Fargo hotel is in court today. Trevor Nelson of Dilworth was charged with 3 counts of theft and unauthorized use of personal information after an hours-long standoff at the Best Western in South Fargo last October. Those charges date back about 3 weeks before the standoff. Nelson is also in court today on a separate escape charge. Prosecutors say he escaped from a DOC transition center last July. Nelson also faces 2 additional theft charges with a change of plea hearing scheduled for February 9th. Moorhead police have created a tool to help those concerned with ICE here in our area. They want to make sure that the community knows the limitations of local law enforcement when it comes to immigration. The city makes it clear that Moorhead police will not ask about immigration status, as they do not have the authority to enforce immigration laws. Uniformed Moorhead police officers will not hide their identities and must provide their name and badge number if asked. The statement also said that ICE does not have direct access to flock cameras. For more information, visit moorheadpolice.com. One of Fargo-Moorhead's winter staples is coming to an end. Organizers say this year's Frostival will be the final one, with one last full day of events on Saturday. Activities kick off late morning and include skating, a sauna, snowga, live music, and a final bonfire in the evening. Organizers say the goal was always to help people embrace winter, and they believe that mission has been accomplished. With your InForum Minute, for WDAY TV News, I'm Lisa Bedeau.